Hey guys, so as you can tell, it's going to be a lone ship this time. We're going out, sitting still, solo today. This is going to be the very first Gory Details I've ever done on my own, so I guess we'll see how this goes.
What the where's Kyle? What the fuck am I doing here? What's going on?
I'm right here, Donnie!
Oh, thank God Kyle's here. Oh my gosh.
You were a little scared?
Oh, a little bit scared, yeah.
I think I felt you sweating from the living room.
Like surrounded by all these horror
Epicness,
yeah, I can't handle it by myself, man.
We actually get to be on location where we're supposed to be filming a video today. No girlfriend sleeping in here today. Shut up, Angelina.
Oh.
Alright guys, so,
You.
welcome to the next episode of the Gory Details. Still representing hard style with Donnie here. He's keeping the fort down while we look for Jeff in the damn puzzle box. It's really hard to find that thing.
It's freaking sneaky.
Like, people can hide that in their pants and whatnot.
I like searching pants.
Well, maybe we'll...
Certain people's
maybe
pants.
I'll have to hire you to help me out here. Alright, anyway, you guys, so we're going to do something new that we've never done before on this channel. Not with Jeff, not with me, not with anybody. Me and Donnie today went and watched a movie in the theaters, and that's the movie we're going to review today. No spinner, no randomness, no nothing.
You guys get a first look at
Yes.
something you might have not seen.
Yes. So, you guys, so what we're going to talk about today is the new movie, just hit theaters, probably last, like maybe a week ago, is Lights Out. Alright guys, so let's, like always, I'm just going to start, run down through the plot, try not to give anything too serious away. I'm guilty of doing that every now and then, but here we go. Basic story, there's a family, basic characteristics of this family, mom, son, and a daughter. Daughter's not really living with them at the time, but the main thing is going on at the house. Basic way to say this is the kid starts noticing that when you turn out the lights, there's this lady that's in the house with them, and every time he turns the lights back on, she's gone. So, basic story is, you stay in the light, you're safe. There's more to it than that, but really, you guys, this is kind of a hard movie not to give everything away.
Right.
And is there anything you feel like I need to add? I mean, this is kind of a tough plot for me.
It's a tough plot. Basically, mom's a little wishy-washy on the...
You kind of learn a lot more things as you watch the movie,
yeah.
but I'm trying to give...
It's hard not to give away a lot of the stuff, but I mean...
Like, I want you guys to go watch this movie, but I don't know how to make it sound awesome. Watch the damn trailer.
Exactly. Watch the trailer. Gives you a good idea of what's going on in the movie. The demon is only in the dark.
You know
That's
what?
why it's called Lights Out.
I have a great idea. Me and you just watched this. Watched the short. There is a short film called Lights Out. Me and Donnie just watched it, and it was actually really enjoyable.
It was really good, and it gives you a really basic, broad idea of what the movie is.
If you like the short, you're going to like the movie.
And I like the short.
I thought the short was pretty awesome.
The short was really good.
Like, I don't feel like it was better than the movie, but I mean, for what it was, I thought it was very well done.
For like 2.5 minutes long or whatever it was great.
If you guys don't ever have any recollection of what we're talking about, it's kind of like Mama. There was a short for Mama, and then they made the full-length movie. So, I mean, go check out the short. If you like the short, check out this movie. Highly recommend it. I can honestly say I highly recommend it. I enjoyed it. I need to watch it a second time, because, you know, that's when I get all my goodness.
So Kyle gets into the meat of the movie.
That's when we get the meat and cheese of the quesadilla. Quesadillas are awesome.
Great quesadilla.
Right? Alright guys, so this is not a slasher movie. This is not, we really don't have bullet points of what we want to talk about, so we're kind of going flying off the handle here. So Donnie, what did you think about maybe the filming of this movie or the making of it? What was something that stood out to you in this movie?
I thought the movie was really well made. I mean, cinematography is one of the things that I always pay attention to when I'm watching a movie, because
I always wish I could.
It's one of the things that always grabs me is when you see a well-shot movie versus something that's not. And I can't even think of a good example right now. But it's like one of those things where it puts you into what is going on.
If you want a good example, it's almost like our last movie, Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
That movie was
not shot very well.
No.
Not shot very well. That was Satan's Little Helper.
Yeah, Satan's Little Helper, my bad.
Yeah. But yeah, that one was not shot very well. Great, again, ideas in a movie, but it was not shot very well. And this one was the exact opposite. Greatly shot. Very well shot. It was really well done. The whole time I was just thinking, man, this looks like a huge budget movie when it probably really wasn't, because there was all of 2 actual places where the movie took place.
Yeah, I don't really know the budget of this film, but I mean, definitely it got its money's worth if they did so.
Yeah.
So, probably one of my favorite things, I was really a big fan of the lighting. This movie was a movie called Lights Out is obviously going to be in the dark quite a bit. I mean, wasn't that dark where you're just like, what the fuck is going on?
Right.
Is that the killer? Oh, that's 2 people fucking. That's weird. But no, you actually knew what was going on. You could see, they had the blue hues with the reds going on. Like, the sister actually lived in an apartment with a tattoo light that flashes on and off. And like the red of it kind of comes in her room, and it was just the look of it was just very. It was very insidious.
It was insidious.
It was very nice.
It was very dark, and it set.
But you knew exactly what was going on.
Exactly.
Like she was just laying in her bed sleeping, but
you were never missing out on what was going on.
You weren't like trying to sit up, like look sideways, trying to understand what.
The lighting always added to the scene.
So lighting definitely probably one of my favorite parts of this movie.
It's key.
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, like. Even movies like, go back to old movies like Halloween, with how they use the blues, like when Michael Myers is around, holy shit.
Exactly.
I love it. But moving on, you guys, kind of what you think about the killer. I'm going to go ahead and just, spoiler alert, if this is, her name's kind of like Diane. She's not really a killer. She's not really there or something. I don't really know how to describe it, but the way she was depicted, what do you think about it?
I think it was pretty good.
Like, she was pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Like, she gave me a good creep factor.
You got one of these guys around the corners, and it was done really quite well, and you never really saw any more than her eyeballs, except for, like, a couple parts, and they were very, important parts of the movie, but...
And that's funny to me, because, like, normally with, like, if I don't see, like, what's coming after me, it kind of bothers me, but I feel like they just showed just enough to make it just perfect. Like, it was just like...
A little taste every time, and it just added to that little bit of creep factor.
And, like, usually sometimes even in movies, when they show you the creature, it ruins the whole movie.
Exactly.
But, like, I saw what I did to her, and it didn't, like, make me like, well, that looks like crap.
This wasn't a movie where there was a stupid mask, and, you're trying to be all, ooh, scary. No.
Or it's like shitty CGI or something like that, or it turns out to be a bunny.
It was a shadow in the dark, basically, the whole time. And so you never knew when it was going to be there, when it wasn't, so you're always looking in the corners, like, she's popping her head around and being all crazy, and...
And it was cool, because, like, when you saw her, you were like, oh, okay, I saw her, I'm good.
Right. Exactly.
Stay in the shadows, that's cool, but it still had the scare factor to it, so it was very enjoyable. So, as far as I'm concerned, the filmmaking on that aspect, they didn't ruin what is the creature of this movie. I feel like they depicted it very well.
They kept the creature as the killer, and that's all.
Yeah. Like, they didn't try to make sense of the whole thing. I mean, like, they explain it a little bit in the movie.
They explain the background,
but they don't try. They really don't try to just, like... we have to get this bunny from her childhood or something to make it go away.
They do it about as well as they do Michael Myers in the original. He was in an insane asylum. That's about all you have in the original Halloween. That's all you get. And
but that's crazy. I almost like they don't try to give him this whole backstory and all this mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the Rob Zombie Halloween, because it's like
they do try to give you everything.
No, give me a crazy person that just wants to kill people, and I'll be scared of them, because I don't need a reason to be scared.
Amen to that. All right, guys. So probably the next thing this is kind of a different episode, but this is going to be a familiar thing. My familiar face for this movie is Gabriel Bateman. We pretty much only know him from Annabelle. He didn't have a very big part in Annabelle, but nevertheless, I always try to stick my familiar face in horror. I always try to keep him in horror. I believe the older sister was in The Grudge 2, but I'm not really a fan of The Grudge 2. But I dig Annabelle a lot.
Annabelle was good.
I enjoyed it for another killer doll movie.
Right.
Like, it's very easy to mess those movies up. It's just... Now I'm worried because they're talking about a sequel.
Yeah.
We're going to get the Chucky feeling going on right now. We'll see. Alright, guys. So, to wrap this video up like we always do, let's rate this motherfucker. Donnie, out of 10, what would you give this movie?
I'm going to give this thing a very strong 7, because it was very enjoyable to watch. You know, it was.
I didn't feel bored. I wasn't looking at my watch,
No.
wondering when it was going to end.
Exactly. I was actually thinking like, oh my gosh, I hope this isn't over yet.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I started falling, I didn't fall asleep, but I started getting tired towards the end of it. But I was like,
But I feel like it wasn't the movie. We were getting comfortable.
It was late. We saw it at the 9:40 show or whatever it was.
Late shows, baby, woo!
Yeah, and so that's all it was. But I was like sitting there like, I have to finish watching this because it's amazing. But you know what I'm saying? It was a good movie.
It was highly enjoyable.
I would definitely say watch it if you like any kind of horror.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a good movie.
Definitely. And like I said, if you sit and watch the short film and absolutely hate it, save your $10.
Oh yeah.
Save your $10. But if you watch that short and you're just like,
if you're
fucking right, doggy.
If you're all interested in the short, you got to watch the movie because
and even if the trailer does anything for you, this is not one of those movies that like me and actually Donnie were talking about this before we went. It doesn't show all the good parts in the trailer.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
I hadn't even heard of it until Kyle was like, "Hey, we're gonna go watch this movie," and I was like, "I watched the trailer." I was like, "This might have shown everything good," and it did not. Not
it was
at all.
very, very good.
I was really glad that I saw it.
All right, guys. So for me, as far as my rating out of 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a solid 8. But that's just because the lighting, the cinematography, the demon shadow puppet lady bitch from hell was fucking cool.
Diane is a bitch.
She is a total bitch, but she was freaking cool. Like they didn't ruin her. They didn't Darkness Falls this bitch. If you guys remember that one, the Tooth Fairy movie.
Did not watch that.
They
movie.
ruined that movie with like just showing too much of her.
I tried to watch it in your house, and I fell asleep within like that long.
That happens.
So that shows you.
So I mean, I give respect for what they did. They took this movie, they made it as scary as they possibly could without ruining it.
Right.
And they didn't try to over-explain things. They didn't try to like. She did mushrooms as a child, and so now she's this. So
yeah, whatever.
Didn't try to do this. Try to make sense of everything. It was just it is what it was, and I like that very much because people overthink these things and ruin horror movies.
Right. And it's not a slasher flick.
No.
It's not.
That's why I'm so struggling with this video because
it's not a psychological.
My structure for these channels are very slasher oriented.
Yeah, and it's not like a psychological horror where like a Freddy movie is kind of like that. It's a creepy movie, is what it is.
I mean, like all in all, what
creepy.
Maybe 2 people died, if that.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't even remember. I didn't have my notebook to write things down.
Yeah, it wasn't not gory at all. There was
very little blood, but I mean, so the gory details, not much blood, but it's there.
Not so gory today. The details are pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
But
Vanilla's cool though.
Yeah, I gotta say, it was a good movie.
Yes, very.
You should watch it.
All right, guys. So that's pretty much gonna do it for us. The Horror Junkies 509, still staying strong with Donnie. Good old Kyle's gonna still be here with you guys. So anything else you want to add, just to wrap this thing up?
Keep the lights on.
A lot. Because if you have a Diane in your life, I'm not coming to your house.
Nope.
Sorry.
No sleepovers.
Nope.
Not gonna happen.
Not from us. And that's the end.
Of my butthole.